So when I went to the Philippines, I started the work there, and I got a job in one of the Fortune 500 companies.
Okay.
It's a competitor to Bloomberg, Thomson Reuters. Those in the financial space understand this better. So the name of the company is FactSet.
I'll pick up the chunks from the beatings and take my bag. I could not afford a thing. There was a day I got stuck in Dubai. I did not have transport fare.
Oh my God.
I slept in
You slept in Union.
So without wasting time, I opened my boxes because I told you I came just with few pieces of dresses, and I start selling.
Right?
Yeah.
So I actually sent 3 million CFA francs. Yes. And they gave me a 1-month visa.
I applied a lot. If you know what 8 months look like.
I've been for 17 years, my dear, without a job here. So as we let our own light shine, we will consciously give others the permission to do the same. All right, so do you think it's difficult to find love in Dubai? Because we have people complaining that Dubai is not love belt. People are just here to hustle and mine out of the gold that is here and leave and go back to their home country. So do you think it's difficult to find love in Dubai?
I don't think so. I don't think it's difficult. Now, conceptually, people come here, like you said, like you rightly mentioned, people come here for the hustle, for the gold mine, and they want to mine and go back. So nobody's really focused. Now, the environment has a way it plays. And I think that's the main reason, because like I said, I was from the Philippines. I stayed in Asia, like not just Philippines. I patrolled in Thailand, Singapore, So it's different there because there it's kind of family oriented.
Okay.
Dubai originally was a tourist zone. So it has the spirit of in and out.
Definitely.
It's not family built.
Okay.
It's not family built, So people come in here, and this environment, the aura of the place that enacts you that, okay, I'm going in to live. That mindset already, that I'm coming in to live. Already, it doesn't give you the mind to want to commit.
Okay.
So for that reason, even to find love, you cannot find it.
Yeah.
Because now, no matter how you want to take it, you don't find love for yourself. If you go selfishly to look for love for yourself, you fail.
Okay.
God sends partners to people.
Okay.
And God, the little I know about him, with the years I've worked with him by the grace of God, until you're stable, until your mind is settled in a place, he doesn't give you a package.
You're right.
He doesn't settle you.
You're
He
right.
he must understand that you are in to settle. Then he gives you a package. For a man might be probably looking for a wife. If your mind is not settled here, you'll not find a wife here.
Okay.
For a woman wanting to settle, if your mind is not settled here, you will not find a husband here.
Okay.
You'll find the in and out guys, and you term them playboys.
Okay, that's a good one. The in and out is making me laugh. Guys, are you guys in and out? Oh my God, it's making me laugh actually. All right, that's a nice one, because that in and out is entering my head. It's actually doing in and out in my own head.
All right.
All right. So I just want you to give me when you came here 2018. Do you actually go to look for jobs? How was it like when you came here?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
How
very
long
well.
did you stay when you came in 2018?
I stayed for 7-8 months.
Did you ever go for visa change?
Yes, I went once.
Okay.
Because I had a job. No, I didn't go for visa change. No, okay, I went once. I remember where I went once.
Okay.
Yes, I went once. But immediately after that, I had a job.
Okay, so how was the job search like at that time, 2018?
My method was crazy. I really don't recommend my method to people.
Okay.
It was a crazy one. I remember I would get files on me, like I would do like 10, 15 applications, put in different files. If today is Business Bay,
Okay.
then I'm targeting Business Bay.
All right.
I have like 15 companies for those 15 files.
Okay.
So when I target, I'll walk in the hole. And remember that time, the sun is not like now. The sun is a little bit polite. The sun that time was harsh. So I'll walk in Business Bay and drop these files in those offices.
Okay.
And I remember one time I had to trek from Satwa at the backside to Business Bay.
Wow.
Yes, I on foot. From Satwa to Business Bay. I walked on foot. Yes, I did.
Wow.
I did. I walked on foot.
So that's like the open eye.
And then I came out from Wassel, right?
Yeah.
Then I crossed now the other side. I went to Business Bay, the land side.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I did that. So I went through a very robust process because my mind, I have a very strong sense of focus. So I did that a couple of times. I was a wolf, you know, until there was this time I believe that God gave me this opportunity because there was an opportunity in Afghanistan to work with the US Army in Afghanistan. I already took the opportunity to go to Afghanistan. I said, that bomb that is flying in the air, we'll see that bomb. I believe God did not want me to go. God said, if I don't give this man his job in this country, this guy will go to Afghanistan. So
how did the Afghanistan job offer come to play? Explain the scene about it, because I don't understand.
I cannot remember so much, but it was a contact.
Okay,
I received a contact, a call. There was a contact here in Dubai.
Okay.
So I met this man and he said, okay, I was hustling, and I like to network anyways. I met this man Sunday at the metro, the Union Metro, with dialogue in it. He said, no, he used to send workers out to work in Qatar, in Bahrain, and all that. So one day, he just called me that there's something in Afghanistan, the US Marine base.
Okay.
You know, I said, what kind of job to do? He told me, and it's to go and take care of to be an administrator, like to take care of the files and everything. You know, then I wasn't more anyway, okay, I'm a professional accountant, but let me keep that one aside first. You know, I just need something doing to get off the ground. Okay. So, and then I accepted. They sent me the offer letter. I signed.
Okay.
You know, I was preparing to go. I was telling my wife, I said, you see that bomb? We'll go and fight that. We'll go in Afghanistan. I'm sure it was that rage in me. God said, no, if I don't give this my child something in this country, I will see you'll go to Afghanistan. Okay. That is when I had a call in Alain.
Okay, for a job.
For a job.
Okay.
To work as a senior accountant for the Sheikh of Alain, one of his companies. Okay. So I was called up to work there, and through one of my sisters, she was in a group. And so this group, they said they needed an accountant in that company. So immediately she called me. I was not in the group. She called me, where are you? So immediately I rushed and I spoke with the finance director. He's Ethiopian, Mr. Matthias. God bless that man wherever he is, to be honest with you. I'm so skilled in accounting today because he contributed the whole deal. Okay. You know, we came back from back home. Yeah, I was good, but this man made me better. Okay. So I had an interview in the mall. He invited me to come to Abu Dhabi for an interview at Awada Mall. Okay. So I remember when the Matumbada drove me, we went to Awada Mall. We sat there, we had an interview. Immediately he decided he's going to pay me 4,000 dirhams. Okay. When he told me to come and start working Alain, when I went to Alain the next day, there was an issue I met in the company at that time. Okay. Immediately I gave a solution to the problem. Okay. And so my offer letter was changed from 4,000 to 4,600. Okay. Same time. All right. So I signed it and I started working, and they gave me accommodation. Okay. In the premise. All right. So it was a very big place. Okay. So I was there, I worked there.
So you worked there for how long?
I was there for 3 months. Now, the Sheikh's son, I'll not mention his name because it's a public show. Figure. He's a sultan. This man, we did not bond spiritually. Okay. I'll call it that way. All right. He did not like me. Okay. He did not like me. So he saw me as a threat because he and the purchasing manager, there's a theft procedure in accounting. They call it, you corroborate to theft, to steal some assets. So these guys were stealing a lot from the company. So when I came, I changed the structure. When I changed the structure, they could not steal anymore. Okay. So both of them hated me to the core. Okay. This guy made my life miserable, and there's nothing this old man could do because he was the one literally coming to the office daily. Okay. So he made my life a living hell. Okay. So I had to leave.
Oh, all right. So what about the housing? Apart from you moving to Alain, staying in the company accommodation, before you got the Alain job, how was the accommodation like?
In Dubai?
Yes.
When I was here, before I went to Alain?
Yes.
Okay, we stayed in the bed space. Machumba, like I said, there was a big bed. We're staying both of us like family. A big bed where the both of us in the accommodation. Then was in Satwa. Okay. Then we left Satwa, then we went to Ajaphilia. Remember, well, I can remember the place till today. Okay. So that's how we left, but I didn't stay there for long. Then I went to that accommodation in Alain. Oh, okay. Because after that job in Alain, when I left the place, I came back. I met still in Ajaphilia. Okay. I wasn't long anymore. I got another job with another company, Business Bay, Clover Bay Tower.
Yeah.
Floor 25 of his 10.
Okay.
I got a job there.
Yeah, right.
I was the accountant still.
Okay, accountant. Okay.
Yeah, Clover Bay Tower, Business Bay. So I got a job there and I worked there for a while, and I left, went back home when I got this appointment as the MD for this company. I had to help my friend out in his failing company at the time.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so let's get to the living standards in Dubai. Do you think it's expensive or it's just normal living here?
Dubai is pretty expensive.
Okay.
Averagely,
Yeah.
expensive. Like,
Okay.
I have friends in other cities in the world, in Sydney, in London,
Okay.
in Quebec,
Okay.
Toronto, in the US, other states there. The US, the UAE, it's averagely expensive, especially accommodation.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to food, it's okay, it's normal, but accommodation in the UAE, it's pretty expensive, and that's what actually drives up living costs.
Oh, okay.
Accommodation, yeah.
All right. So, you said you have friends all over the globe. So, what is your friend in Sydney telling you? Let me not go to Sydney. Let me go to Canada, right, in Quebec. So, what is your friend in Quebec telling you about getting a studio apartment in Quebec and you is in Dubai? Have you done the comparison?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I have my friend, we're talking a couple of days, we always talk. She's actually in Montreal, in Canada. She has an apartment and she pays 1,000. She pays 1,500 Canadian dollars.
Okay.
And that'll talk about 4,000 also
Yeah.
dirhams, I guess. Yeah. And
It's a one bedroom?
two-bedroom flat.
Okay. Okay.
It's a two-bedroom flat.
All right.
She shares with a friend. It's a two-bedroom flat, and it's in the heart of Montreal.
Okay, so it's the 1,500 Canadian dollars. Is it for her own part of the bill or
No, the total.
in total? All right, for a two-bedroom apartment. Oh, okay. That's
And it's in the heart of Montreal. Montreal is a big city in Canada.
yeah. Okay, so that's fair enough because that's accommodation part.
But then
some places
London,
are still
London too is expensive.
Yeah, some
London,
places are still
London is
expensive, yeah.
crazy expensive
Yeah.
because my spiritual father is British, though he's in Abu Dhabi, but he has real estate in London. So London is pretty expensive because I know how much he gives out his
Yeah.
houses. So London is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Even Australia, Sydney is expensive because though my friend there, my very best friend, he bought his house, so he pays mortgage.
Okay.
But the mortgage he pays is pretty reasonable.
Okay.
But he has a 3-bedroom flat, a whole garden, a whole parking lot.
Okay.
Very wonderful apartment, and he pays the mortgage $2,000 monthly.
Okay, because I have someone that is in Canada and was telling me yesterday that if he wants to convert how much he spends a month from his mortgage is roughly 9,000 dirhams. That's his mortgage every month. If it's every month, I don't know, but he was telling me his mortgage is 9,000, and then plus the bills and everything. So roughly he spends like 14,000 dirhams. That's the conversion rate
Yeah.
to his.
Is it, where is he? What?
In Toronto.
He's in Toronto. No,
Yep.
Toronto is quite expensive.
Yeah.
Than Montreal.
Yeah. So he told me that. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
That's really very expensive.
It is.
However, that's life nowadays. Everything is just going
Yeah.
expensive. All right. So do you think the passport type has an important role to play when it comes to having certain jobs and certain salaries in the UAE?
The passport type, yes, and not just in the UAE, globally.
Okay.
Even in the Philippines, where I used to be.
Okay.
If you have an American passport, your salary is different.
Okay.
Obviously, it's normal.
All right.
If you have a British passport, a German passport, your salary is different.
Okay.
But I'm a believer. I used to have the mindset that, I need to change my passport someday. But that was before. Today, I no longer hold that belief. Because I've realized that even with a Cameroon passport, okay, I can be more than Dangote.
Okay.
So that's what I believe now.
Okay.
Before I wasn't believing like this.
Okay.
But now I hold it so strongly in my heart that I really don't care about my passport anymore. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my thought about this passport thing is, I just believe that some companies do it. I'm not going to discard that some companies will want to pay certain people certain amounts of money because they hold certain passport. But some companies will just definitely pay you what you're worth.
Yeah, actually, I have a friend. We have an older professional friend here. We did ACCA together, but he's our older brother here. We used to work with ACNOC. I don't know if he still works there. Before the COVID, this guy was earning 80,000 dirhams in a month. He's Cameroonian.
With a Cameroonian passport?
Yes, please.
Okay.
He was earning more than even some whites that were working in that company.
Yeah.
He used to be the tax consultant in Atnok in Abu Dhabi. He was earning 80,000 dirhams.
Okay.
This gentleman, Cameroon passport.
Yeah.
And he's not the only one I know. I know a lot of earning 60,000, 70,000. And I know Nigerians here in this country working and earning 60, 70,000.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
Yeah, because I just think that the company, because my foresight is, why would I want, for example, I was asking the other guest who is Indian, I asked her, I said, why would a company want to pay you because of your passport 10 times bigger than...
Personally, I don't accept that.
Yeah.
You know, I used to work in the Philippines. My direct friend in the same team, he's French. He had a French passport. They never, in fact, I earned more than him. I earned more than him because I had a finance background and we're working for the stock market because FactSet works with all the stock markets in the world.
Okay.
And with my finance background, I had to work more, I had to earn than every member of my team, even more than the French guy. I earned it than him. So they paid my skill and not my passport.
Yeah, so definitely I'm saying some companies will go for skills regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah.
Especially multinational companies.
Yeah.
All these, I'll call them mid-sized enterprises.
Yeah, that's why you see me. I just had to run away from the normal company. Now I'm just in multinationals. Seriously.
I made up my mind. Go for multinationals.
Yeah.
If I were still the employment type of person, now I don't look for jobs anymore. I'm off the lane. But what I advise people who are skilled, don't waste your talent.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't waste your time. Go for multinationals.
Yeah, because we have to speak that to the camera because our brothers and sisters, they're using the passport thing to block themselves. Oh, I cannot apply for this job because I don't have this certain passport. You're not going to pay me. No, you have to just try. Because most companies will pay you for your skill. If you can show them what you're worth, they will definitely pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things I noticed here, people who do such statements, they lack confidence
Definitely.
in themselves. Now, I tell people, acquire skills. Yesterday, I was live on TikTok, and what I was teaching was a principle in the Bible for Isaac. You know, the Bible says in Genesis 26, say, and Isaac waxed great. He went forward. Went even greater. You know, the going forward there was acquisition. Okay, now a lot of blacks don't upskill.
Thank you.
They don't upskill.
Thank you.
And it's a major problem with blacks. I was teaching them how to organize themselves and even do business if they want to. A lot of blacks don't upskill. Let's talk about even in the real estate. A lot of them say, oh, they want to get into real estate. Who is your role model in real estate? What qualifications do you have in real estate that you can sit and even compete with a real estate agent in the US? You know, who amongst them? You say you are a salesperson. I had some real estate guys that did sales. I told them, okay, there is a book I read some years ago, and I told them, get that book. You know, the title of the book is The Greatest Salesman by O.S. Mandino. I read that book, and trust me, it was amazing. For every salesperson, everybody in the world is a salesperson, like it or not. The reason it's a profession is because there is a skill needed to convince.
Okay.
Now, when you study sales deeply, they will teach you about psychology. There's client psychology. Okay, if a client walks out from this door to come inside here, I want to pitch them something. From reading, I'll read the psychology of the person. I'll know what to do with the person. Maybe if I see the person dull, I cannot present my commodity to someone whose face is looking dull. Obviously, you've had a bad day. What do I need to do? Hey, come on, how's your day? It's like you don't look good. What's going on? So when I bring back a smile on your face, then I say, but there's something I want to talk to you about. You know. So that's what they teach now in sales. That makes it a profession. You know. But then generally, everyone is a salesperson. There's something you sell, either your skill or yourself. Something, you must sell something.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so can you just define or tell us what success means to you? Because you know success means different things to different people.
Okay.